I know you, sir. I'm Richard Lucas.
Constable Lucas, as a free citizen, I make here an arrest. In charge of the
Damn you, Barris!
charge of the murder of Joseph Cassidy.
Let him have his say. I will not stop him.
You seek to bring charges, sir, against this constable?
I do. An act on behalf of Miss Emmeline Casson, daughter of a murdered father. For which murder I charge Richard Lucas.
Order is given, the charge be examined.
I thought myself dead and visited by a vision.
Guardian angel, perhaps? I fear you have need of one, William.
What brought you back?
William, I have thought on what I comprehend of my husband. His weakness is power. That is what we must feed. And by some fashion convince him to give up Samuel voluntarily. We must bargain him into agreement.
What goods have we to sell, Sarah?
His hunger for power has put him the wrong side of Lord Melville. He now stands in great need of influence. We must exploit that need.
Perhaps Melville is the goods. Think on this, that Melville did expose an unguarded flank. He was most keen I should not explore his interests in the colonies. Why?
We will search Lord Melville's pockets. And we will find his transgression.
Mr. Garrow, what is this rough treatment?
Sir, I'm no fist-fighting man, but neither am I a man whose obligations can be deflected by blows or threats.
Admirable spirits. I trust a hot head will not cloud your attempts to prosecute Mr. Lucas.
It will not. And rest assured that I aim an axe not at the branch, but at the tree.
Mr. Garrow.
My lord, gentlemen, another jury on another day in this court has made judgment already that the supposed guardians of the peace that falsely accuse an innocent of murder. This jury will judge if it be true or not that this constable, a peace officer, a man in whose hands the good order of society is held, did commit the act that brought the death of Joseph Castle. If this be true, as I will seek to prove, gentlemen, there must be great concern to limit the power of those who command this constabulary, this standing army, who act against the good of all and for their own ends. My lord, I call Mrs. Jacob. Did you see a patrol of constables strike with cudgels those gathered at Covent Garden on May 10th?
I did, sir.
And did you see who struck Joseph Casson?
I did. But fellow Lucas.
And struck him where, Mrs. Jacob?
On the left side, on the temple.
Madam, how many do you judge crowded outside the election place at this time?
Close to 100 constables. And 500 to vote for Fox or for Ray.
And betwixt yourself and the tragic moment, a tableau of shifting animated life, full of noise and haste.
I saw what I saw, sir.
You seem of great conviction to not even question your own certainty.
I have questioned my memory of events,
you have
sir.
questioned it. You have doubted it was Mr. Lucas you saw?
That is not what I meant, sir.
I think the jury have heard you.
Mrs. Jacob, for clarity, have you doubt that it was Lucas you saw make the blow that killed Joseph Casson?
I have not.
Thank you. My lord, I would question the defendant, Richard Lucas.
Very well.
Mr. Lucas, before your present post as constable, you were a soldiering man.
I was. For 10 years. Served in the American War under Sir Hector Munro, fighting for the East India Company.
Now you are captain of constables in your own patrol.
Yes.
And during your years as a soldier, did you often disobey a command?
Never, sir.
You think that impertinent of me?
I do. It's against all I know. The chain of command is a strength. It is the heart and power of the regiment.
And of a patrol?
I do not follow you, sir.
Your patrol? Instructed in its duties by who? Given orders by who, sir?
Chief Magistrate, Sir Sampson Wright.
My lord, I call Sir Sampson Wright. Did you command constables from the Tower Hamlets to go to Covent Garden election ballot on May 10th?
I did. They were to augment...
And did it not fall to you to brief them on the detail of their task?
My lord, yet again we follow a line of such tremendous irrelevance.
Mr. Garrow, what is your purpose here?
My lord, it is my intention to show that the death of Joseph Casson came in the course of another criminal act. That of perverting the democratic process.
And therefore?
My lord, where an accomplice is involved, matters not if this accomplice struck no blow or was not close by the scene.
And you wish to extend the charge to other constables?
Not to other constables, my lord.
Mr. Garrow.
Mr. Sylvester, I will see you in my chambers. We adjourn.
Explain yourself, Mr. Garrow.
If Sampson Wright sent the Tower Hamlets constables into Covent Garden with the express intention of preventing supporters of Mr. Fox from casting their vote, then he set in motion a crime that led to the death of Joseph Casson.
And if you proved that to have been his aim, you would make a case to prosecute the Chief Magistrate?
I would, my lord. Charged with constructive murder.
I hardly believe this. Sampson Wright, peer of His Majesty's government.
What we consider in this place, Mr. Sylvester, is a man's deeds, not his title.
My lord, no, surely you cannot give this idea light.
Cannot? Now, Mr. Sylvester, you are not yet